To know if Gacha is really worth it, it comes with a lot of price, if you know what I mean. Oh, welcome back. My name is Noble Oath, and I am going to be talking about one of the most heinous crimes known to man, Gacha. Has anyone begged to wonder where this word comes from? Most people don't. I mean, if you play a lot of Genshin or a lot of Honkai Impact, you would know that Gacha just is like a term that you just known about and you never thought to know why is it called Gacha. Well, gotcha is literally the sound that a gotcha machine makes, and the original gotcha machine is the little turn ones where you like turn to get like a little prize, like a ball little prize. They're originally from Japan, originated as much as I know from Japan, and whenever you turn the machine, it makes a gotcha sound. That's why it's like, you know? Um, I don't know. That's just me improving voice acting at this point. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because not many people know about that fact. I might as well say that right now before I get into the meat and potatoes of is Gacha really worth it? Well, simple answer to the average person, someone with a logical brain that's still screwed into their skull, no, it's not. It's not okay. I mean, I personally have a lot of experience with Gacha. Oh my god, I spent I want to say over $1,000 in Genshin already. I want to say at least 2 grand. I may be exaggerating that a little bit, but me and my Noel, we've had our years, 2 years to be exact in Genshin. And I've never really gotcha'd in another game besides that. I never whaled in Honkai Impact 3rd. I was thinking about it for the longest time because that beautiful Hersher Flamezion skin, the winter skin, was calling my name, but except they have never released that since their first launch of that skin. So I don't even think that would ever be a thing that I could go for in the future. HOH, she was pretty nice to go for, but the biggest thing for me was Genshin, and Lord Almighty, why did I even decide to whale in this game? I didn't even know it was gonna actually fall downhill over time, and I'm not here to shit on Genshin, but I'm here to shit on Gacha as a whole. You want to save money? Stop spending it on digital characters that won't affect your actual daily living life. Well, I mean, is that digital girl just gonna pop out of nowhere and give you a big hug? No, she ain't. Is she gonna pay those taxes, pay those bills? No, she ain't. Is she gonna be the one the your slippers whenever you're just going downstairs to have a midnight snack? No, she ain't. I don't know why I came up with that analogy, but point proven, digital waifus don't make you successful in life. I mean, you could say Tectone and Tenha are an excuse to say that, yeah, digital waifus have made my life, but no, they haven't. They maybe for them, yes, but for everyone else, besides any other popular gotcha channels, no. And to say that Tenha and Tectone are gotcha channels is just an understatement. They're not. So if anyone comes out to me like saying you called them this, you called them that, no, I didn't. I'm just saying why gotcha could be a bad influence because it's also known as gambling, which is one of the 7 deadly sins known to man, which is gambling. The more you gamble, the more bad shit you will have towards your way. Do you want that? No one wants that. You could be doing a lot more with that money rather than, chancing your fate at just a little bit of joy. There's so much more that can bring you joy in life, and this is just like a lesson to be taught that there is a lot more to life than just gotching your life away just for some views or even just for, show off. I honestly have not been a thing to be a show off, evidenced by my Noelle. I don't really show her off that much, but I do play Genshin a lot. And that's to say that, man, I worked on a character that I actually loved. Which, thinking about it now, my Noelle never had that much gotcha put into her, besides my Red Horn, which was gifted by one of my friends. Even he was a little bit skeptical of even whaling for that freaking weapon, but it was for my birthday, so I really did appreciate it. But it's other than that, like if you're doing it out of your own free will, like you're taking that away from yourself. I mean, there's a lot more you could be doing with that money. You could have easily paid off a car loan or bought a new car. Who knows what you could have done with that money, but you decided to just try your will and try your best to get a little bit of joy out of life, which, for some people, that's what makes them happy. I mean, if Gacha makes you happy, then Gacha makes you happy. But it comes with some grace and some willingness. You have to be prepared to have enough money to still survive in life. I can't even imagine people who live on their own and still have to pay rent at the end of the month. Like, I can't even imagine what that life would be like. And maybe there's some people that do survive like that, and then they just got like a small loan from their parents or whoever it may be that has money still. Originally, like, I remember doing a lot of gacha in the early days of Genshin, and my parents would be like, "Where's these transactions coming from? Why are you spending this much money?" And I'm like, "Well, they're for that's for this game." And I tried explaining the reasoning of gacha and how it's a logical decision. Thinking about that now, I'm a fucking dumbass. I think about that now and I'm like, "Damn, making logic out of gambling, that's kind of a dumbass move, don't you think?" For myself personally. Maybe for someone else, maybe that's not a stupid decision, but for me personally it was. I would rather have something that's guaranteed, like a fan art piece that I know I'm buying, or even just a small little plushie, just like this little dongo plush that I got from my last convention. This dongo plush, guaranteed. I did not have to, and then this was like $5. I mean, it's really squishy. It's like a sandbag sort of thing, but it's freaking guaranteed. All these other figures are guaranteed. They were not gotcha'd. You didn't have a chance to win unless you're raffling or something. Then yes, and those freaking Blu-ray discs, those are guaranteed as well. So I'd rather pitch my luck for something that's guaranteed rather than trying my luck to not get something that I actually want. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Maybe other people have their own taste and why gacha is a reasonable thing to put your income into. But for me personally, I mean, I've been struggling financially a little bit as of late, but I don't really mind that because I'm actually spending it on things that I need in life, like food, shelter, water, gas to drive, and other etc. things that I am actually using for my daily living. I'm not using digital characters for my daily living besides Crunchyroll if I'm going to be watching anime. But other than that, it's something that I know a lot of people have different feelings for. Maybe some people just love it to bits and they can't get over the high that a 5-star makes them feel, or even a C6 makes them feel in Genshin. Maybe it just makes them feel a certain way that others just don't feel that way. But with that being said, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the whole gotcha realm. Is it really worth it or is it not? Personally, for me, I've always wanted to get into one of the most biggest gotcha games, that being Fate Grand Order, which is like so insane. I love the Fate series to bits, but I feel like if I get into it, I'll easily be looped in, and I don't want that ever for myself because, God, I need to be financially prepared if I'm ever going to get into that game. But with that being said, I do want to hear your guys' opinions. What do you guys think about this whole gotcha realm universe? Do you approve of it, or do you just like say, I'll just play free to play, or maybe I just play Dolphin? I don't know. Some people do play Dolphin. At this point, I play Dolphin every now and then, but that's fine. But there are diehard fans out there, and I'm not putting anything against them. If they want to use their money for that reason, then that's them. But for me, I'm fine with holding up my money. But with that being said, I have been Noble Oath, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.